So Derek, we're reaching the end of the transfer window, another week or so. What's the latest in terms of any movements you're aware of?
Yeah, I mean, we hope to do one before tomorrow, taking a player from a loan club just to make sure that we're covered. And I spoke about that earlier in the week, that we had generated some extra income from a add-on, which is good. So we're going to use that money to take in a loan player.
So in a sense, that's a bonus, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because any income that we can get, then it'll benefit us on the footballing side, and we've been able to do that with a player that's left the football club.
And any clues as to where that player may be coming into, forward, defence?
Yeah, it'll be a forward. We're obviously a bit short in that area. We've got two injuries in that area at this moment in time, so we have added to that area.
Bringing a forward in obviously leads to a question about Cole Stockton. Any developments there?
No, just the same. No developments, no other bids, so status quo.
You said he was injured on Tuesday. Is that still the case? Not likely to be available at the weekend?
Yeah, John Abika and Cole are out injured this weekend.
How much of a concern is that? Because you won on Tuesday night, but playing without a sort of recognised striker.
Yeah, that's why we've taken one in, because then it gives us, three strikers going into January. It's from now till January, we'll have three strikers in the books.
Do you think we'll see Cole Stockton in a Morecambe shirt again?
Yes.
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 That's a very confident answer.
Well, there is no one made any offers, for him other than the offer we've had, which, as I've already said, that is well below the valuation. So I would say that unless someone comes in with a serious offer, then yes, he'll be here.
Are you quite surprised there's not been more serious offers, as you say?
Yeah, I mean, I am, because he's the second highest goal scorer in League One last year, and if you look at the price tag that other strikers have gone for in recent times, then you'd have thought that somebody might have come in with a serious bid. We're not unhappy with that. We would like to keep him. We've offered him a contract extension way back in May, and I think that we would like him to stay till the end of the season and beyond.
Tuesday night was a terrific performance, wasn't it? Yeah,
we were delighted to go and play against a second championship team in Rotherham away from home, and to win 1-0, to defend very well as we had to, but also to cause them a few problems as well in the game. And I thought the work ethic throughout the squad was excellent. The team spirit has been brilliant, and I'm just delighted and proud of the players.
If you crack team spirit, that's a lot of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we've been able to. We haven't got a big group, but what we have got is a small group that are willing to work, willing to help each other, give others information, and that takes you a long way. Other than that, we've got ability in the squad that can take us forward.
You talked after the game about drawing a big club and maybe boosting the coffers with a big tie. That didn't happen, did it? How disappointed were you with MK Dons away, or is it an opportunity to progress further?
Well, probably the same as the Milton Keynes citizens said, very underwhelming. That's what their line was. So we'll take that what it is, but we're obviously delighted to be in the next round of the Cup, and it takes us into the third round. We've got an opportunity because we're playing against a team that's in the same division as us. Milton Keynes and ourselves would have liked to have bigger name teams, because that would have enabled us to generate extra income.
And MK Dons at the weekend, a huge game.
Yeah, I mean, a big game for us. I think that at home we've done really well. Away from home as well, we've had to come up against Peterborough, Bolton and Oxford, so they've been difficult ties, but we undefeated at home this season, and want to take that into the game on Saturday and try and get a victory which would put us in a good position.
Do you feel under any pressure to get that first league win, and does maybe a 90-minute win in the Cup on Tuesday night help that?
No, we don't, because we all know that we'll need draws in this league as well as wins, and we've a lot of tough teams MK Dons were in the playoffs last year, just missed out on getting promoted, and are a very good side.
And you mentioned the mixture of injuries and illness. Is that still going to be a factor at the weekend? You mentioned about Cole Stockton. Are others likely still to be not available with this new face coming in?
Yeah, we've possibly got one that'll be able to come back into the squad for Saturday. He was out through illness, but we've still got one that might not be available who was in the squad on Tuesday night. So we'll wait and see.
Do you see this sort of almost clicking now? I mean, the defence certainly seems to be very well organised. They seem to be doing exactly what you want them to do. Do you see this being perhaps just that first win away from quite a surge up the table?
I'm not, we are what we are, and we're in a league that is extremely tough, and we've been competing in it. We've had 2 losses in the league this season. We've had 3 draws, and we've won 2 cup games. So we're in a strong position physically and mentally as well going into the games.
Do you think there could be any other departures from the club before the end of the transfer window? You still got those players on the list, haven't you, effectively?
Yeah, it's looking highly unlikely at this moment in time. We've had no communication to suggest that would happen. We've got 6 days of the transfer window to come, and if something was to come, it would have to be the best for all parties. But I think that's going to be extremely difficult now.
But part of that team spirit you've been talking about is that some of those players have come in, Ryan Delaney for sure, starting regularly, but others coming in and playing a role.
Yeah, I mean Ryan Delaney was given a number 6 shirt, and that tells you, what I think of him. Shane McLaughlin, comes off the bench and does a great job as well. So that's the situation that we're in. There's a number of players that have been on the transfer list that are still in the 18-man squad, and that's what's going to benefit us going forward. And as I always said over the summer, the reason that we had to make a transfer list was we needed to generate extra money, and everyone can see the reasons why I've had to do that, because we haven't got enough money to transform the team as much as we'd like.
Mazuma.com